Hi guys, hope you're well. So I am Tatiana Faye. If you've not connected with me before, I am part of a husband and wife psychic medium duo, and our business name is The Gypsy and the Witch. So you can find us on obviously YouTube, because I'm here right now, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously, as I say, here on YouTube. You can connect with us on our website and check out all of our services, subscriptions, courses and events at www.thegypsyandthewitch.com. So thank you for connecting with me today. I am going to be doing you a dice reading today for a little bit of insight and guidance. Dice readings, what are they? I hear you say. Dice readings is a form of casting, divination in casting. Casting is where you use a divination tool, and again, it's a very ancient practice. This has been used throughout time with different divination tools. If you go back, some people use bones, dice. Dice are very much come into play when it comes to numerology, and also dominoes as well. People use dominoes for divination practices, and yeah, I Ching, crystals, various different forms of divination tools when it comes to casting. Casting itself is where you roll, I guess, roll, not throw, and not exactly roll, but an in-between of those, the divination tool onto a board, a mat, a drawn-out circle. My board is down on the floor, so it's quite large, so I know you can't see it, but if you can hear it, I've got a wooden circle board, and I'm going to be casting my dice on today. So yeah, let's do something different and see what insight and guidance I have for you today. Okay, so I'm setting my intention right now for some guidance for those that have connected with me today. And we are going to cast. Okay, so I have got 3 numbers come out. I've got a 3, a 5 and a 6. So I think actually the way we're going to do this right now, so when it comes to the board, some people put the board in different ways, like laid out in different ways. So you've got, for example, career, spirituality, it might be finances, love life, relationships, in different categories. So when you roll, cast the dice, they filter into different categories. I am going to, even though they have gone into different categories, I'm going to be doing this with the numbers of the dice for you today. So, and intuitively as well, I'm working with intention and intuition today. So I'd like you to select the number, either 3, 5 or 6. Which number do you feel drawn to? And that will be the message that you are seeking. So let's start off with our 3. Did you choose a 3? 3, you know the saying, 3 is a crowd. Could it be right now that, do you know, it's interesting actually looking at this when we say 3 is a crowd. If you look at the way that the dice is laid out there, the pattern, the drawing on the dice, have actually got 2 very close together, and there's actually separation with the third person, the third party. So could it be right now that somebody is getting a little bit too close for comfort? Could it be right now that a boundary needs to be put in place? This actually filtered into the relationship category of my board. So it might be that, and I'm certainly not saying that there's an affair going on, okay? So disclaimer, just stating that out there. But if you chose the 3, it might be that right now, even if you consider, when we're talking about relationship, we're talking about matters of the heart. The cups in the tarot, the hearts in the playing card, relationship status on my board. And when it comes to matters of the heart and relationship status, we're not just talking about relationship with a partner. We might be talking about friendship. We might be talking about family. We might be talking about colleagues, people that we've connected with deeply. But for me, this is very much talking about somebody overstepping their mark. And it might be, again, even if you consider from a friendship perspective, that 3 is a crowd. Somebody needs to maybe take a bit of a back step, or it might be that you start considering making those arrangements with 2 people instead of 3, sorry. Or it might be that you need to bring in a 4th person, so that actually double dates are taking place, or 4 people going out for tea or coffee or an evening meal, rather than it being 3 people, because quite often 3 can be a crowd and somebody can be left out. Where this laid, it's laid in the heart area of my board, but it's very, very close actually to what I would consider to be workplace and business. So again, this can be brought into the 3 being a crowd, but I also feel that just from another angle, if that's not sitting with you and you chose the 3, that you could just consider that you are stepping into something new, but you're not quite there yet. So it might be that, for example, you've got a new business venture, you've got something that you've been considering doing, and you're on your way to do it, but you're just not quite where you need to be. And if that is sitting better with you, then please take that. When it comes to readings, you take what is resonating with you. The rest don't worry about, because it comes up when it needs to come up for you. Sometimes people have readings and they think, well, I don't understand that right now. And then they come back 6 months later and say, right, I get that now. I got that. It just needed time to manifest and be put into place. So if that is sitting better with you, then take that. Be patient. Patience is key here. Okay, with the 3. For me, patience. You're building a foundation. You're not quite there yet, but you're getting there. Who chose the 5? Did you choose the 5? 5, I'm afraid, is sat in the middle of my board, which means that it can be talking about a general perspective. It could be talking about any of these categories. But a 5 generally is a bit of a spanner in the works, I'm afraid to say. It might be that there is a serious blockage right now. It might be that there is a drama, let's say a drama of some kind, that you are either right in the fireplace of right now, or it's about to occur. But again, I'm not creating any warnings or any cautions. It's just usually with a 5, whether we're looking at from, again, a work perspective, finances, relationship, personal journey and space right now. A 5 is very much a point of my foundation that I had in place has now just started to find some crumbles. That's, in the words of Stan Ollie and Oliver Hardy, that's another fine mess you've got me into. So yeah, it's all about there just being a bit of a spanner in the works. And again, like I said with the 3, actually, in terms of the category of business and work, please be patient. Please, I feel like saying, don't explode, don't become impulsive, don't become a part of the chaos. If it's to do with friendship matters, if it's to do with relationship matters, step away from the situation. If it's to do with family matters, like anything to do with other people, I feel like you just need to step away from the situation right now and let them do the drama. You don't need to be a part of that right now. Just let them deal with it. And when things are settled and everybody's rational again, that's when you step back in with a clear mindset. Right, we're going to talk about this calmly and patiently now. If it's to do with finances, work, career, again, patience is key. Sometimes just taking yourself out of the situation and having a day to just work things out, think things through, clear that space. it can make a huge difference stepping back into that with a better frame of mind to be able to look at things rationally and again a calmer situation. Yeah, if it's to do personal space, I feel like this is very much just saying that, you know, you're on that journey, and even though right now it might not feel like you are where you need to be, you will get there. You will get there. It's hard to take that on board sometimes. Sometimes it's like, well, I've been telling myself I'm going to get there for 5 years, but 5. I've been telling myself I'm getting there for all these years, and, you know, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Look at how far you've come. Don't just look at where you want to be. Look at where you've come from, what you've achieved so far. And sometimes, again, you know, looking at things from a different angle and perspective can really, really make a difference. Okay, number 6. I feel number 6 is talking, again, it's in the middle of the board. To me, number 6 is talking about moving forwards. So if you consider at number 5, we've had the chaos. We've stepped away from the situation. We've reflected. Number 6 is talking about moving on. I feel number 6 is actually a huge number for healing. If you consider from each number, we're going up a step. If we got to number 7, that's when that spiritual energy starts kicking in. Number 6, I feel like healing is taking place right now. So if you chose number 6 and you are currently in a mindset and an energetic level of chaos, you're still at number 5 a little bit. It might be that this is happening because you need to resolve the unresolved matters. You're sitting in a space of energy and time right now. You're sitting in a space of healing, and that's okay. You might have found yourself, if you chose number 6, maybe you are at that reflection point. Maybe you have took yourself away from the chaos and the people around you, and you're just sitting on it and possibly even feeling a little bit lost. Maybe you have reflected on what I have achieved so far, and you're just feeling a little bit like, well, what's next? Right now you're healing, and that is taking its time, and that's okay. Very soon you will start leaning into new avenues and directions to support you. But I think it's important to consider what's got you this far so far. Who's been there for you and who hasn't? And what has helped you and who has helped you? I feel like at a 6 you're releasing things that need to be released. Again, unresolved matters. Healing being the key point at number 6. And you are moving into a new direction of time and space. You're moving into that next chapter. And that's okay. Stand within your strength is what I want to say if you chose number 6. So let's look at these together. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, I had to count them. My maths is not good. 14. Let's break that down. A 1, new beginnings. 4, sitting in stability, stagnantly. Step out of that box, start something new, sow the seed, be excited. But overall, take the time you need to get to where you want to be. So that is the insight and guidance for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. So many different names for dice readings, but I'm going to go Cuba Monthly today. That is one of the names. Something a little bit different. I usually work with my cards on here. I think I have done Ceremoncy on here as well, but something a little bit different from me today. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please, guys, if you haven't subscribed to us, please do subscribe to us. It means a lot. And yeah, comment. If you've watched the video, please comment. Share us. only with positive, mind. Let us know what number you chose, which number resonated for you, if the message was worthwhile, if it was meaningful to you, and if it didn't resonate with you right now, then I hope it does in the near future. Sending you lots of support, lots of love, lots of blessings, and lots of gratitude for sitting into 15-minute video with me today. Hope to connect with you very soon. Take care. Bye.